Pardon me, Miso, make his name player 1. Alright guys, hello and welcome to the OlimoLeague. This is not just your average OlimoLeague though, it's the legacy of the OlimoLeague. And what I want to remind you and stress to you all is that the original OlimoLeague, our Saturday morning cast OlimoLeague, isn't going to change. That's going to stay Heart of the Swarm for as long as Olivia deems it necessary, and we've got this one provided by you guys, the subscribers of BaseTradeTV. $100 a week coming out of our pockets, going straight into this tournament because we want to see more of it. But spawning here in the bottom right corner of the map, it's going to be player 1, the red Terran player, Miso. And this is XKT Miso.
Never left as the purple Protoss, it's Neeb.
AKA Kendrick, AKA, dude, what an amazing decal he's got there. Now, I'm actually going to ask her, pause please. I don't have ref, son of a gun. Because this is lagging a little bit for me. And what are my network spikes looking like? Are you getting any network spikes right now?
Nope.
Great. Alright, so we'll just stick it out for this first game. It's not super stuttery, but it is every once in a while. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad. So, I'm sorry. For those who don't know, I'll try to keep this focused on the cast. I sit in front of a window to cast, and I just witnessed my cat retard herself down the front windshield, desperately scrambling to stop slipping, but it's a windshield, so it's not helping. So she's like clawing her way up. It's glorious.
Did I ever tell you about my friend's dog when it was all slippery?
No, was it like a cartoon banana character slipping on a peel, or?
Pretty much, right? So we have the depths on the way, so that's gonna be kind of cool. But like, she tweets about her dog, who's a stupid puggle. God, it's so ugly, and he's trying to poop. But like it's so slippery that every time he like squats down, he like slips and like goes down the driveway.
Gross.
I was laughing so hard, but then now like 30 minutes later, I slipped on the ice and hurt my back. So karma.
Well, I'd love to talk to you more about your pooping friend's dog, but kind of a cool development for the opener. We do have a Reaper coming in, but it's immediately chased off by the psionic transfers of the Adepts. Now, for those who don't know, because we didn't get to see any of these in the show match just now of Puck versus Xenosetter, Adepts, man, this is going to be really annoying to cast with a slag stutter. 23 damage bonus versus light. 2 shots workers, not a problem. There's a lot of damage. Has that cool ability that we're watching right now, the Psionic Transfer, shoots an image forward. It's very quick, it can't be targeted, and they teleport to it at the end of its duration. Some questions already have arisen. You know, can you activate it early or anything like that? The answer is no. You cannot activate it sooner than the actual duration of it running out. Not currently, at least in the beta. But with the Reaper, the only thing here to really stop this and reactors on the way, these Adepts should get quite a few kills, I feel.
Yeah, it looks like it. 2 Marines do pop out, they'll help. They're actually going to the wrong location as the, there we go, the phase is over here.
Psych.
Exactly.
Yeah, but here's the problem with the Adept, right? It's pretty good for worker harass. As we see, he gets about 7 kills for it, kills some Marines. But the attack's so slow that they're actually manageable to deal with. And the question kind of comes, like, do these really have any mid-game, much less late-game viability? They have an upgrade to make them do a little bit more damage, but for the most part, I would say the answer at this time is no. They're just, they don't cost a lot of gas. It's 100 minerals, 25 gas. They're cool, for sure, but they don't really go too far in the game. It's kind of like Reapers.
No, they don't. They really need to be fixed, but I think what's nice is that their design, I think, is fun enough and good enough that, you know, it comes down to number tweaks and maybe giving them the ability to actually force the teleport, or whatever it's called. But we do have a Blinkstalker follow-up. So kind of a cool, like, almost 1-2 punch, but unfortunately didn't kill the Reaper, which I think might have been key to this plan. It does, of course, see that, hey, that's 4 gateways there.
As you see, more importantly, no Nexus either. And in a expansion where taking a natural base is easier than ever, this is more important to scout that there's no Nexus down than it ever was in Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're getting, you know, we're finally proving that you can 1 base and Legacy of the Void still, so that's nice. Yeah,
I want to stress too, as we get into this engagement, it's still getting some stutters, guys. This just happens in the odd game because there's 1 server for Legacy of the Void. It's pretty broken, it's pretty annoying, and there's no way to really fix this. It's just going to happen once in every 10 or so games, and hopefully shouldn't carry on too much further than that. But
only but only to you. You're special.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've heard some other people have had this issue, but not a lot of others. It's like mostly just me. But it takes down one of the bunkers. This other one's going to hold thanks to those SCVs, but that's not really the point of the attack. Looking to go towards the main with those stalkers. A tank is out. And that awkward time warp goes down. It takes a long time to actually go up and run, but it's a bigger area of effect, so quickly focuses down on the Cyclone, immediately pops that off. SCV's getting pulled in that tank, not going anywhere. Kendrick does get caught, sorry, pardon me, Neeb gets caught by the SCVs, and he can't really blink down because of the Marine, so going to the right, probably his best option. This will cost him the Mothership Core, but he's certainly done a lot of damage with the attack. The question is, was it enough? He's on one base.
No, I would say definitely not enough. They still have 33 SCVs. I mean, even if this was Heart of the Swarm, it wouldn't be enough. Kendrick is still going at it, though, or Neeb, damn, that's
yeah, I keep reading Kendrick too.
But Neeb is actually, I mean, he's still going with it. He warped in, he used those guys on the high ground because he did lose a Mothership Core, but once he's off the high ground, that is it, and he is forced off of it.
Yeah, he did bring the worker count down, though, quite a bit on that last attack, but again, so much just goes back to the fact that it's Terran, it's 2 bases, you got mules. It doesn't feel like it was enough damage, and I don't think he's going to break through these bunkers. Siege Tank is up, he might try and blink past him, go for the Siege Tank. Quick focus fire here out of Neeb. But still, no way to really get on that high ground. So no matter how many SCVs he picks off at the natural, it's not enough to really end the game.
Hey, this actually wasn't even that difficult for Miso, which is kind of the disappointing parts. So yes, you can still 1 base. You don't accrue that much money early on that you can expand anyways. But you know, their adrenaline rush that you get from like a